News at 3. I am your presenter, Naressa Bostwick. On the local scene, members of staff of the Cuban diplomatic mission here in St. Vincent and Grenadines recently visited the Sugar Mill Academy Primary School, where a presentation was given on the greatest island of the Antilles. Cuban Ambassador Carlos Ernesto Rodriguez Ititiri shared with third grade students interesting facts about Cuba, its history, culture, sports, gastronomy, and traditions, which give rise to numerous questions and comments. Particularly pleasant moments were to talk about Jose Marti, Cuban national hero with his masterpiece, The Golden Age, a beautiful book full of teachings dedicated to children in Cuba and the world, as well as about the Cuban music. The Cuban ambassador thanked Sugar Mill Academy for the opportunity to share information and interesting facts about Cuba, which is linked to St. Vincent and Grenadines by strong ties of friendship and solidarity. Persons interested in pursuing a career in public relations management or presently working in the field have a chance to gain a scholarship to fulfill their dreams. This semester, the University of the West Indies UWI Global Campus, St. Vincent and Grenadines, is offering 14 continuing professional education short courses, one of which is Public Relations Management. The certified 10-week course will give persons the skill sets to work in the media industry and boost their social media brand. Additionally, persons will learn to write press releases, set up press conferences, and engage with the media. They can become more marketable by being the proficient point person in their organization to address press matters. Once persons sign up for the Public Relations Management short course through the Google application form on the UWI GCSVG's Facebook page by Friday, January 24th, 2025, they can sign up for the prestigious E.B. John Education Memorial Bursary. The EC $2,000 award is being funded by the Toronto SVG Group, of which the late veteran Vincentian broadcaster Evans Bernard E.B. John was a member. Application forms for the Evans Bernard John Memorial Education Bursary can be collected at the University of the West Indies Global Campus in Vincent and Grenadines office or downloaded from its Facebook page. Once printed and filled out, the form must be returned to the office at Murray's Road. Classes will be online and will begin on Monday, February 3rd, 2025. Minister of Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, Rural Transformation, Industry and Labor, Honorable Sabota Caesar, has emphasized the critical importance of food security and nutrition here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Speaking at a ceremony earlier this week where the Ministry of Agriculture received a donation of vegetable seeds from the government and the people of Uruguay, Minister Caesar said this donation is intended to aid in the recovery efforts following the impact of Hurricane Beryl.
During the next few weeks, we are going to ramp up the production of seedlings at the different agriculture stations. Food and nutrition security is of first importance in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Food must always be available, affordable, and accessible. Over the last 6 months, significant work went into a production platform where we targeted 7,000 homes, where we want to ensure that we produce more food in our backyards. It's one thing to work with the farmers to increase production on farms, but we have to ensure that there is availability at home.
The Agriculture Minister said during the next few weeks, the production of seedlings at the various agricultural stations will be ramped up.
During the next few weeks, we are going to ramp up the production of seedlings at the different agriculture stations. We are going to work not only with the backyard gardeners, but with several farmers in the country who are in the process of increasing their production to be able to serve the hospitality industry and the growing demand that we are seeing. The onus is on us to work together as a team to reduce the food import bill of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
That was Minister of Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, Rural Transformation, Industry and Labor, Honorable Saboto Caesar. In regional news, the West Indies men's team is working to overcome challenges at the international level through targeted development initiatives, including a recently concluded coaching symposium and a high-performance batting spin and spin bowling camp. The coaching symposium took place from January 13th to 15th at the Coolidge Cricket Ground in Antigua, while the high-performance camp ran from January 11th to 17th. The camp brought together 30 of the region's most promising players. One of the key focuses during the camp was adaptability to playing against spin. The West Indies struggles with batting against the turning ball, particularly in subcontinental conditions, have been well documented and were evident during their last fixture against Pakistan. The region's best spin bowling talents were in attendance to sharpen their skills while testing the capabilities of batsmen. According to St. Lucia Times, head coach Darren Sammy noted that this work is vital if the Windies are to compete with the best teams in the world. He highlighted the presence of spin bowling specialist coaches from the Chennai Super Kings Academy as instrumental in this effort. The University of Guyana, UG, has obtained Universal Institutional Accreditation for the first time in its 62-year history. While several programs at the University of Guyana have enjoyed individual program accreditation for specific disciplines, this is the first time the university applied for and received Universal Institutional Accreditation. According to News Source Guyana, Chief Executive Officer of the National Accreditation Council, Dr. Marcel Hudson, explained that a team of international evaluators spent 2 weeks in Guyana to get first-hand knowledge of the university's operations. The team awarded the University of Guyana 97% of the total score for meeting or excelling in 16.5 of the 17 standards. Those standards include governance and administration, teaching and learning, readiness for change, quality enhancement, and mission and vision. Meanwhile, UG Deputy Vice Chancellor for Academic Engagement, Professor Emmanuel Cummings, said the accreditation will enhance the global recognition of the university and its degrees, making it easier for students to transfer credits or pursue further studies internationally. In news and international scene, one of the people who served jail time for taking part in the U.S. Capitol riot 4 years ago has refused a pardon from President Donald Trump, saying, "We were wrong that day." Pamela Hemphill, who pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 60 days in prison, told the BBC that there should be no pardons for the riot on January 6, 2021. Accepting a pardon would only insult the Capitol police officers, rule of law, and of course our nation, she said. "I pleaded guilty because I was guilty, and accepting a pardon also would serve to contribute to their gaslighting and false narrative." Hemphill, who was nicknamed the MAGA Granny by social media users in reference to Trump's Make America Great Again slogan, said she saw the Trump government as trying to rewrite history, and "I don't want to be a part of that. We were wrong that day, we broke the law, there should be no pardons," she told the BBC World Service's Newsday program. And finally in the news at this hour, U.S. President Donald Trump has urged Russia's President Vladimir Putin to make a deal to end the ridiculous Ukraine war or face new tariffs and sanctions. According to BBC News, President Trump said in a social media post that he had a good relationship with his Russian counterpart, but if a deal was not made soon, he would impose fresh economic penalties. Meanwhile, all refugees' travel to the U.S. is being suspended following an executive order from Donald Trump. It means refugees with permission to enter the United States will not be allowed in, and the processing of new cases is suspended. This has been WFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Naressa Bostwick. Do join us at 5:30 when we will bring you the latest news.
So much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's all easy when you shop using Quartz Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Only at Quartz, bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
First National Bank is pleased to offer Vincentians the First National Bank Reserve. Get an unsecured loan of up to $30,000 for roof repairs, water tanks, generators, or any other protective measures. No deposit required, with interest rates as low as 8%. It's the First National Bank Reserve. Visit us at Heritage Square or call 456-1501 for more information. First National Bank Reserve, preserving the livelihood of all Vincentians. Terms and conditions apply. First National Bank, here for you.
Hyping it up. It's 2 till 6 on WEFM. WEFM. 2 till 6 in the mix.
So tell everybody, let's get it started. What yo, I'm telling you, all work and no